Yeah, I watched the first one. I don't think I watched any of the other two. I need to.
You've never seen the Two Towers?
No, I've seen. Okay, I thought you said like the Hobbit trilogy. I've seen all three of the Lord of the
Oh,
Ring ones a long time ago, but I've only seen the first one of the Hobbit trilogy.
oh, the Desolation and Smog and the Battle of Five Armies. They're both good.
Okay.
They're good. They're good, but the Lord of the Rings is the best.
Yeah, it's kind of what I've heard. I mean,
I mean,
just
you can't.
the actors and all that.
You just don't get 17 Oscars.
Yeah, yeah, it was very well made, directed.
What?
Peter Jackson, all the great actors.
It's in this one. Yeah.
I mean, you've got Ned Stark dying in it. I mean, you can't get better than that. If Ned Stark dies in it, whoever that actor is, it's funny. He like dies in everything he does. I'm pretty sure. Um, if he dies, you know it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good series.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean Bean. That's it. If Sean Bean's in it, you know he's gonna die, and you know it's gonna be good. I don't remember. I know, like, obviously Lord of the Rings and then Game of Thrones. I don't remember everything else he's been in, but apparently that's his thing, pretty much.
He likes to die in the.
He just always dies. He's like always a kind of important character that dies. Um,
Oh, so Ned Stark and Boromir.
yeah. All right, we're just gonna get Eve out of there.
Once again, a woman's left
I was so
unsatisfied.
pissed off about Ned Stark though.
Yeah, man. I was like, what the fuck?
I when I first saw that and like I was such a fan of his and like, obviously rooting. And when they killed, I was pissed. I was
Yeah, me
so
too. I was like, what the fuck? I think I was one of the first times in mainline TV where, like, first season, they literally kill off who you think is, like, the hero. Is gonna be the main guy.
Dude,
You
it
know?
really made my stomach feel sick. 'Cause I was so like I didn't like sob or cry over it, but I was pissed.
I was like, no fucking way! I was like, did I just see that? They actually did it?
Yeah, I didn't think they would do it, and they did. I'm just like,
Oh my god. But I mean, it made sense in the political atmosphere. He was just. Joffrey's unhinged, and.
yeah. Imagine if he didn't get executed, what would have happened? Joffrey probably would have got overthrown.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it was. I'd have to think about if it was a smart move from Joffrey or not. I think. Obviously, it started a big war. I mean, I think in a public setting like that, with no remorse, you probably don't want to do that. If you want to kill him, make it some assassination in a dungeon or something somewhere, or like stage it.
Right.
Just have like Littlefinger or Varys do it or something. But I don't think Varys would do it. Littlefinger would though. Um,
Littlefinger would be the prime suspect.
oh yeah, for sure. I don't know, but yeah, it was great. I mean, but it made sense why they did it and sort of what happened afterward.
Yeah.
Most everything in the first like 5 seasons, up until like the Sand Snakes, I feel was where it's like the iconic where it starts to slip a little bit in the show. But I feel like almost everything up until then, kind of made sense.
What was the dude's name? The good fighter.
Oh,
Or
yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's played by the
Viper?
Spanish actor.
Viper.
Yeah, the Red Viper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight between those two, that surprised me. I thought
Yeah.
there was just no way that
That dude
the
loses.
mountain lit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go double armor here. They have almost all 80 except for Gragas. Yeah, that was pretty legit. I mean, I had read the book, so I knew some of these things. Now, I only started reading the books after I finished like the third season of the show, though. So the first like 3 seasons were all a surprise.
Right. Then it ends like right there after the fight. I'm like,
Oh
what just happened?
Oh my god. Wait, is it actually good or not?
But
I didn't even know. We got a fucking Jungle Gnar on our team.
bro, I didn't even realize.
I didn't either, dude.
I thought it was Pantheon.
Yeah, I would have. I wasn't thinking that. I probably would have Dodged. God damn it. I mean, we can maybe outplay. What is with the Pantheon, too? I asked this last time. Why is everybody playing that champ? He feels like such hard garbage. I'll probably look him up and he'll have like a 54% win rate. But, I don't know, man. It's like...
I mean, I think he's just really good early, and you try to snowball with him, which, you know, probably happens.
The new sexy skin? Okay, maybe that's it. I don't know. Yeah, it's like he's so one-dimensional, though. It just seems like... I don't know. I guess if you have a good ganker in the jungle, like, you just point, click, you do a lot of damage. He can do a lot of damage. I don't know. I'm just like... if you gank with him well, and if you take, like, TP to get back to your lane, I guess. It's just like his wave clear, I think, is a little sus. So it's like... makes it harder to roam. And he just doesn't have a great way to get to the back line other than like flash, ding him. But I don't know. I mean, he does apply cleaver, like that is some utility. He's definitely, I feel like he's more of a supporting, like he does damage, but it's hard for him to carry because he's so cooldown dependent. I feel like. I don't know. I'm rarely like, yes, we have a Pantheon on our team, or oh shit, they have a Pantheon when they have it, you know? Honestly, I'd rather have like a Garen or something, or like Darius. If it's like you want early pressure, because those two, I feel at least can do better stuff later on in the game. Darius in team fights and Garen, like, just split pushing. But just as far as like simple... basically season 1. I think Darius was technically season 2, but like, you know, early, very simple, like, snowball-y champs. I'd rather probably have those. You know, I talked shit, or like, I guess kind of everyone on the stream earlier this week about like top just not being as impactful. Then I feel like top has been very impactful in our last few games in the wrong direction. I don't know if Ash is like lagging or like talking or... I mean, I don't have people muted yet. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Pantheon OP confirmed.
Wow. I mean, they played that real well. Oh.
Woo! That was a clincher. I should have had that potion ticking for sure. Yeah, we gotta go one more, I think. I think I autoed the Yumi once, which is not good. Okay. It's probably dead here. I'm just gonna do Ionians, I think. Okay.
Kill them both, Pantheon. Kill them both.
He's got Conquer and red buff. Oh, God! Oh. He almost got him. Nar's doing alright in the jungle, to be honest, so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Nar in general, his big thing is you just gotta time that ult really well. I mean, we're marked. They don't have sums, we have wave, but yeah. Fuck. How did she get her ignite back? I thought we used ignite at basically the same time. Yeah. If I was trying to go in with the E, then hit the Q. I don't know. I feel like I could have survived it. I wanted the assist. So I thought we both used it in that all-in fight, but then hers was up like 15 seconds faster than mine. Getting a little lag there for a second. Now I'm good, I think. And this Ashe is putting in some fucking damage, man. Maybe she's just good at getting that like utilizing her Q or something. I don't know what's going on, why she's doing so much damage, but Nar's farming the hell out of that Kindred too. He's up like 30 CS on her. Well, she has failed 2 ganks bottom. Yumi feels pretty worthless right now. But I mean, once she gets her ult. I got Kraken. Oh my god, what a disaster. Kindred came in with the ult. Did he not have Mega? I guess not. Didn't we just kill the tower? That's what I thought we were gonna do, but...
I don't know what Zed's doing. Oh.
Damn, didn't get an assist, but that's alright. Oh my god, they surrender after they kill me? Come on, guys.
Dude, I didn't do anything that game. I'm probably gonna have like 1,000 damage.
Who's ult really bad, Yumi's? It's different. I don't know that it's bad. I don't like that system where it like encourages you to stay on the same person. I mean, they're trying to make it where it's just, again, like your noob friend plays with you that just doesn't play League of Legends and just wants to attach, you know, and have like almost zero mechanics. But I feel like the elusive cat and mouse, where you can attach to someone for a little bit, but then you can't attach to the same person, like you also jump into minions. I feel like something like that, and then rebalancing or stuff around that would be the more interesting gameplay. Oh, I haven't heard about that. What is that, Faded? True skill stuff they're going to implement for MMR? I do not like it if it's taking into account your stats instead of your overall wins. If that's what they're doing, I think that's really bad. Because that's going to encourage people to, like, KS, and people are going to get pissed off if someone KS's them. Or there's just going to be some system to game the stats. Like, if you're a support looking at vision score, you know, then the most optimal thing to do, instead of actually be getting, like, good vision, which is to be, like, put wards over the wall in their base or something, because that's going to give you the most vision score. Because vision score a lot of times is based on how long the ward is up, I think, and how close it is to their nexus. I believe. It might also take into account how many people are seen by your ward. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of that. I don't know. Maybe other people like that. To just... Because, you know, it's kind of a cop-out to, like, well, I have... My teammates suck, but I play well. I guess. Maybe it helps Smurfs climb faster. But... yeah, that's exactly right, Eo. You think you do, but you don't. But, like, for real. That's what I feel about it. Because, yeah, it is going to encourage, like, KDA players and play style. Like, you're not going to want to take one for the team, right, if you think you're going to lose Elo off of that. You're not... Because sometimes, I mean, not usually. I am a firm believer that you should have a good KDA if you're playing well most of the time. But there is a time and a place, especially for engaged champs, to go in knowing you're probably going to die, but you take a lot of pressure off the rest of your team and you win the team fight. Yeah. See, they tried that in Overwatch. They need to look up Overwatch. I'm pretty sure Overwatch did something like that initially, and it was the same type of stuff I'm talking about, where everybody just figured out how to min-max that system, and a lot of times they're just kind of like, fuck the team, I'm going to do whatever that was. And everybody wanted to play carries. So, like, supports couldn't climb. Now, in this, it'll probably be a little bit more sophisticated, hopefully, and look at, like, support things, vision score, and not count supports on CS. But, I mean, what if it does, you know, heavily weight damage dealt to champions, or kills, assists? What if it does look at CS for supports, right? Then you've got supports that are going to be taking CS from people. Yeah, exactly. Riot does walk back stuff that doesn't work. I just don't see a world where that's not like, you're going to have people fighting over CS, fighting over kills. They're only going to be playing really high damage champs. They're going to want to FF faster, because if you that's a huge one. If you stay in a game where you're losing, it is highly likely that you're going to have worse stats, right? So if you're down 0-3 in lane, you just want to get the hell out of that game so you don't get farmed and end the game 2-9. Although if you just stayed in the game, your team might actually be able to win. They might actually be able to carry you. Like, we've won games where there are people that are like 2-10 before. It happens all the time. It's not great, but you can come back from it and your team can get a win. But if you personally are going to get shit on, right? If you're going to be down 50 CS and you're going to have a negative KDA because you lost a 1v1 top, then a lot of people are going to want to FF out of that. Now, it depends. Maybe they much more heavily weight the actual win. Maybe that's 80% and then 20% are these other weird little stats. I don't know. Maybe there's a way you can weight it. I just feel like, in general, it's going to encourage stuff that's either going to be straight up toxic or, like, subtly, like, not conducive to good team gameplay. I mean, I totally feel it, and I understand that a lot of the community doesn't like it when you have a feeder or you have somebody that just ints in your game or whatever, and you have a good game, and you lose. Like, obviously that feels bad, and that system will feel like it's addressing it on a small scale. And for players that, yeah, are smurfing, it could be good to, like, get through everybody faster. But I think a big skill that you need to learn in League of Legends that's good overall is how to lose gracefully. You know, so how to stop giving up kills, how to sacrifice CS to help your team out sometimes. Maybe make a good roam. Like, give up on your lane, make a good roam or something. Maybe make a good shot call. Or just a really good engage around Baron and you ace them and get Baron later on, even if you've been having a horrible game. And also how to, like, carry your win. So, like, if you're ahead, but you lose the game, it's probably because you weren't like, your macro wasn't good, right? You didn't roam, or you didn't force fights around objectives. Like, you didn't force them to play to your advantage, which is a big part of the game. So people that complain, like, oh, I went 5-0 in lane, and I was up, you know, 30 CS because I played Rumble top or whatever, but then they still lose, or some other, like, crazy lane dominant champion, then they still lose. It's like, I mean, they're going to complain about it and say my team sucks because I won lane, but it's like, well, you didn't, like, translate your lead, or you only played a champ that hard wins lane. And again, that's going to warp the meta. Everybody's going to be playing these hard win lane champs, it feels like, including support. It's going to be like Zyra. It's already kind of AP champs in a lot of games. I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad, but
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
depending on how well it's implemented, yeah. Well, I understand that, but I think that your rank is your rank right now, how well you play with your team. That's what I think. And, you know, you see that in traditional sports, too. You can have good players that are, like, on bad teams, but a lot of the best players are able to win around, you know, having some subpar performances from teammates. It depends, but I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where, to me, like, it sounds good, and I have wished for something like that at the time. But I think it was, and I can't remember the details, but I watched something on Overwatch doing that, and, like, why that was a problem years ago, and it kind of opened my eyes. And again, I don't remember the details, but I just remember sticking in my mind that there are a lot of things I hadn't thought of that were consequences of that could be a problem. Now, obviously, League of Legends is a different game. That's right, Ewa. And I mean, I think that's what it is it's longer term. Like, you have to play enough games to get your elo figured out. And it balances out. That's just kind of the nature of team games. Where, like, yes, you're going to have a feeder on your team, and the game's going to be very difficult to win. But then also there are going to be games where the enemy has feeders on their team, and it's, like, almost impossible for you to lose. Where you go, like, 0-10, and you still win. But, you know, psychologically, I feel like people are much more likely just to forget when they get free wins. You know, when the enemy team is just feeding, or they have someone running it down, basically, or they have a garbage comp or whatever. And you're much more likely to remember when you have the feeder on your team. Because we just remember negative things a lot more than positive things. Or, it's not even seen as, like, that positive, I guess. It's just, like, neutral. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta win. And it's like, we don't go back and look and see, oh, their top laner was 0-10, down 70 CS. But that is the nature of team games, too, where it's kind of like, you just kind of live and die by the teamwork, you know? I mean, if you want, like, one-on-one rating, it's like chess, you know? Or StarCraft. Something like that. I mean, chess is still historically popular, but StarCraft fell off. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that. StarCraft is very mechanically intense. But a lot of 1v1 online games are not that popular. Go figure, right? So, yeah, Street Fighter 6. Yeah, the fighting games, they're not as popular as the team games. I guess you've got the Battle Royale things. Yeah, you can play Arena on here, yeah. You know, I guess like Fortnite and stuff like that. It's technically not a team game usually, although a lot of people do play with friends, I think. But I mean, most of the popular games are team-based games because there's just a lot more variables, and I think it just keeps it interesting, it keeps it fresh. But that's just part of the territory, is you're just going to get fucked by your team sometimes. Now, sometimes they're going to carry you too. People don't respect that enough either. You know, we all have bad games and win anyways from time to time.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
Yeah, no, but I see what you're saying. Like, I don't know. It'll depend how they implement it. If it's mostly weighted towards your actual win, but then there's a little bit of skill. I guess it's not literally directly reflected in your LP, is what it sounds like. But it does affect your hidden MMR. Maybe. Because I think in Overwatch, it was directly, they only had one system. So yeah, I mean, if it goes into it, if it's like 20% or less of your MMR calculation or whatever. It could also be a placebo effect, right? Where they're just, it's like a publicity thing to make people feel like if they play well, then they're gonna be, like, rewarded for that. It's like, basically, it could be similar to what they have now, where if you have someone AFK leave your game, then you get some LP back, right? You get like 5 LP refunded for the loss. It's like, that doesn't really inflate your rank in the long run, but it feels good. It's like, okay, I got a little something for getting fucked over. But are they actually going to tell you your true skill ranking? Because MMR is hidden right now. So that's the thing. If they don't tell you, then it's not going to matter. People just aren't going to think about it. Probably. I mean, it's just going to be one of those things where they feel like if they play better, it matters. But in the long run, it just may not matter. Take it from the AFK. Yeah, it depends. I mean, like, I've had my power go out. I'm sure everybody has, through no fault of my own. Now, it's not often. It's like 3 times or less per year where I have like a DC. But that does happen. So in theory, that could happen with people. And sometimes it's hard to tell. I don't know. I think the current system of punishment's probably pretty good. My God, their team is obnoxious. For me. So much CC. Holy shit. You know, with that amount of CC, I might actually just take unflinching. That's, like, absurd. Draven, we gotta have double armor. No cleanse on Twitch versus all that? Why do you need Ghost? You have 850 range when you're ulting. I mean, maybe that helps you escape. That is true. I mean, well, then it's like a double-edged sword. You're right, because, like, if they say exactly what is going into it, then people are going to min-max that, right? So if they tell you it's a certain amount of gold, or it's a certain, like, gold differential, CS differential, vision score, whatever, then you're right, people are going to do that. They're going to be taking CS, taking kills, only playing high DPS champs. But I don't know, if they're vague, people might still just YOLO queue even more than they are already, and just play, like, high DPS champs all the time, and no one wants to play, like, tanks or, like, utility champs in carry roles. Or maybe even in support roles. I don't know. Oh, maybe... God, this lane is annoying. I was like, maybe I should have taken one Magic Resist versus Lux. I mean, I am going to get Mercs, for sure. Buying Mercs into Draven also does not feel great. He could run away from the Rammus. I don't think he's going to outrun him. Yeah, exactly. And people just... And you'll be dropping him, like, in some of the worst places. Depending on how vision score is calculated.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't think we want to fight him. Don't walk into that, you fucking idiot. He's so lucky. Yeah. It's like, okay, you ward it. They're not there. Great. What if they are there? You're dead.
Lux Q, Morgana Q.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 10 seconds of CC. Level 1.
Draven just autos you to death.
Exactly, yeah. Hide them in places where they don't clear, or getting, like, deep wards in their jungle. You know, putting your pink, like, over here, right, if you're on red side. Because I think vision score is impacted by how deep the ward is, like how close it is to their nexus. I could look it up and see, but it's something like that. It's part of it. Everybody's got to take zombie ward. I mean, I do that anyways, but that's gonna hurt the other options, right? Like, you have to have zombie ward. Maybe Poro, but you have to be in the red tree. I think you'd have to have zombie ward. Especially if it counts how many wards you get down. But even if it just counts vision, like... Gotta take zombie ward, and you gotta play a champ that gets Umbral. Senna. Senna every game. Yeah, at least Lux got it, I guess. Is this? Yeah, I think I gotta push it in.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should just let it push. Well, Lux is kind of pushing it now.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay, it's pushing into us.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. I was worried there for a second.
Is it still worth? He did not cleanse my ignite. I think maybe he thinks I ignited him. I ignited Lux. I thought Twitch would be able to kill the Lux with an E, but she like barely got out.
I was hiding.
Yeah, Lux is missing. They're probably on drag. No. Okay.
I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
No way. She dies, right? Holy shit. Dude, how the fuck did she live? Like, that's like twice. It's like sub 10 HP or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. This is like a game of 1% down here. Like, they both survive, sub 1% HP, and I die on a last auto attack from Lux.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
It's very demoralizing. Can you rotate down to this? Twitch's probably gonna die here.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
I'm probably gonna die, but I'll try. We have to kill a Lux.
Yeah? You get her?
Can we get
Just
this?
let it reset. Just let it
No.
reset. Just let it reset. We don't have smite.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic.
Shut down.
Scared of where I'm from.
Damn, they lost a lot of CS off that too. That's actually a really good trade for Twitch, because it's just like 15 CS or something here.
Careful, we're
I
dying.
will make them
Okay.
dance.
Rotate.
I will
I'm
make
down
them
CS too,
hear.
but I got 2 kills.
Okay.
There's a smell you can feel.
He's 6'2". Damn it. How the hell? He just missed like 2 waves. How is he 6? God, she hurts. Just got that lost chapter. thought it gave 2 stacks immediately. It's only 1.
They will see my dance. Danger is as fun as you let it be.
I'll be right under their noses.
I should totally get paid for this. It's me. I do not wish to kill the mortals. I want them to hear the music.
I really wish Malachi would gank this. We could turn this around so fast if Malachi ganks this. He got fucking binded right there. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Damn, he just clapped me so freaking hard. Alright.
I dance because I'm free.
Yeah, I mean, Jax is pretty huge. Sorta. I mean, he's down CS. Those 2 kills helped. I'm supposed to go top? I don't know, it feels weird.
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy.
Shut down.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right. It's all filthy and dangerous, and that's why I love it.
Okay, yeah, Jax needed to buy, I guess.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the
Your turret has been destroyed.
Can we? I don't know. She's got you cut off.
what humans call magic.
Wait, how the fuck?
They've never seen moves like mine.
Nice. Where the hell did Moore go? Is she on a back, I guess?
Died.
Okay, nice.
Underestimate my charm.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Pick it up. Yay, demolish.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, almost. Oh my god.
No way.
Dude, he's lived with 1% HP like 3 times this game. It's nuts.
I am a
Where the
chronic
fuck is he?
monster.
I'm gonna go find him.
Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious about. That's their problem.
Is she gonna ward this? Yeah. Well, at least, yeah, that's fine if Rammus gets it and everybody else dies. See, that's one of those things where it's like, I died, but they used so many resources to chase me, and Draven didn't get it. But that was still, like, a good play to knock them both up, even though it was, like, risky for my personal stats there. In my opinion.
Fine, I gotta kiss myself.
God. I mean, I do like that we're, like, he's making plays, but Fifi's getting kind of big here, though. I don't know if we can 1v2 her. I think she's going to heal too much.
No! Oh, God.
They will see my death. Then they will know Magic's joy and its fury. When I get sad, sad and be awesome instead. True story.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to scout around.
Disrespecting this Rammus so hard. Walking right past him toward his jungle while he's farming raptors.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
Are they on... Are they on this? No. I don't think, or are they? No. Not sure where I'm supposed to go. I think we're supposed to fight for Dragon here. Okay. Let's push this out. Somebody's got to mark her, though. I know Jax is, like, killing everybody else on the map, but
I mean, if I spawn on both, she'll probably take tower.
it's just becoming a problem. Maybe if I dust her.
There's wild
I mean, Fifi's around here, potentially. Yeah, right there. Holy sh... was awkward. Oh, Twitch went top instead of rotating down.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die to minions.
Well, at least Lux got it. At what point can Jax fight Fiora? I mean, right now he can because he's fed AF. But assuming they're even, I think a lot of it just depends on if she's able to parry his stun. But I would say 3 items for sure. Did I not get the jump? Oh my god. Everybody went after Lux. Alright. Draven's middle. Watch out. He's gonna be... Okay, never mind. Man, they're taking us on towers, though. We gotta keep an eye on that. Stopwatch seems a little safe. I mean, I guess against like a Lux bind if he's showing up to team fights. I mean, I don't know what else he's supposed to get, but something against Fiora. Would Thornmail be horrible against Fifi? I mean, they're almost all AD. Well, I guess that's not true. Morgan... I would have gone Mercs and then Thornmail. Yeah, he's going for Zanya's, but... Thornmail's terrible, yes. I'm just thinking, like, something against her healing. If you can just cut out her healing, you'll beat her. I mean, she's got, like, 3 ways of healing right now. I mean, can we do this, or... Yeah, you don't have TP. Please? God, it's the most YOLO Q. Did I get Twitch the assist on that, though? Dude, that was so ridiculous. Ult, flash, ignite, like, all the way up in their base to kill the support. But Twitch did get an assist. I think Twitch got an assist. If Twitch didn't get an assist, it was probably too dumb. But I'm coming. I'm just real slow. That's what he said.
They're gonna try
Jax killed me.
Oh, Jax killed you?
Yeah, because I was gonna kill
Oh, okay.
Rammus, and then he freaking. Oh, whatever.
Nah, I don't guess we're gonna get him.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah. Oh, Jax could have killed him. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, fine. Jack's probably got another item. Wish I had that problem. It'd be an interesting ask if too... I guess too fast is probably worse. Too fast or too slow. I think they can both be equally annoying. Come down to top laners once again. It kind of has. I mean, realistically, I think almost all the roles can carry. I mean, I think the only real consensus is that ADC is probably the hardest. Like, under Diamond, at least. But it can be done. I mean, I've seen ADCs take over. I just think they need the most help of anybody. Damn, I didn't get an assist for putting the thing on him. I mean, this Twitch is carrying pretty hard. He's got a lot of kills, but it's hard to have a really clean KDA as ADC. I feel like they die a lot. You can get a lot of kills, but you're probably still going to die a lot. This it depends on the ADC, but I think all roles, honestly, are relatively balanced. Like, I think there's good stuff in every role. I think League, people give League shit, but, like, I think it is, like, there's some stuff that stands out. But considering how many variables there are, how many champs there are, items there are, like, different combinations in a 5v5 game, like... Oh my gosh, he parried Mike Knight, I think. No. God. It's fucking Twitch, man. I say it, and then the ADC just goes wild here. See, he has an actual fucking build. Like... Wasn't it a Twitch yesterday that we were talking about the build? Do I get Ardent here? Or... Probably Zeke's, right? Zeke's also gives a decent on-hit, but is also a little tankier. Oh, it was Cog, okay. They build similarly, though, I feel like. But this is like a single target thing. It's like not trying to get too cute with like Wit's End and whatever the hell else. It's Ginsu plus single target item. Either Blade the Ruined King or Kraken. And LDR is way better on Twitch. Because Cog's, a lot of his damage is magic. Split damage can sometimes be a bad thing. Because it makes the penetration a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, some people just can't handle that. Twitch can do some odd builds, yeah, but I just think, I don't know. Single target with Ginsu. I just think too many people in general try to go too many cute items. It's like, I think you can go, like, depending on the situation, one cute item, you know? But if you're ADC, I think you just have to be resigned to the fact, like, look, most ADCs, it depends, but like most of them, just like, hey, if they get on me, I'm gonna die. But you know what? If they don't, I'm gonna melt the whole team in like 3 seconds. And you just kind of gotta believe in someone to peel you, or you gotta believe in your own positioning, you know? I think just trying to get like too many defensive, you know, protection type items, you're just not gonna have enough damage to kill people. Like Zhonya's Jax. That's kind of an odd situation. I was thinking more with ADCs, but like Jax does scale with AP pretty reasonably well. I think like one thing like Zhonya's his third item on someone like Jax is probably okay, right? But I wouldn't want to see a whole build of his that was like that. But Jax also has, he's a bruiser, and he has so much just base stats, especially when he presses his ult, that like he can get away with some goofy shit. Bruisers are different. Some bruisers, like Sylas, can just get all utility shit and still blow you up. But I think most ADCs, they scale extremely well with damage, and you should build damage on them. With obvious, I'm sure there are exceptions, but how much damage does that Twitch do? Yeah. Deletion. But, alright, man. Well, I'll take it. What was that? Was that 2-0? I think it was. Hell yeah. Alright, man. Well, GG's. I'll catch you next time. See ya. Okay. Finally. Well, we went 0-2 yesterday. Went 2-0 today. So, still riding that 50% line. But I do have to take Rory in tomorrow. So I have to get up at like 7 at the latest. I really, you know, one of my New Year's resolutions this year is I have to get Rory to school on time, like every day on time, and I need to be on time to all my classes too. Usually I am, but like that first class, sometimes if it's 8 a.m., I don't give myself enough time with traffic and kids, and occasionally I'm like 5 minutes late or something. I don't think most students mind. But just for the sake of professionalism, you know, I need to make it 100% there on time. And Rory, you know, it's within 5 minutes, you know. It's never like egregiously late, but still, late is late. I need to try to get him there on time. Well, there is a bus. I've actually had the office lady, one of the office ladies there, secretary, whatever the proper name is for it, administrative assistant, there we go, who just like, I don't know what you'd call, it's not like a low-key troll, but like a passive-aggressive sort of on me, I don't guess I can say microaggression, isn't that only towards like non-white guys or something? I don't know, like with all the terminology. But anyways, she said, sir, do you need a bus schedule for Rory? Just like saying, hey, motherfucker, get her here on time. Why are you late so much? That's how I interpreted it. Maybe it was a little bit more compassionate, but you'd have to see her, just kind of look on her face. Just had a pretty good RBF. It was like staring me down when she said it. I wonder what some of the people think of Rory there, because she'll like roll up, like hair unkempt. Occasionally, she will be wearing like the same clothes as yesterday just because she like wants to. She'll have like her hand will just be all these different colors from like markers and stuff, and then she'll pass out, and I don't make her wash it in the morning, and they probably think that she's I don't know, some kind of little urchin or something. I'm like, I just don't care about, like, I don't know. People are just so weird about that stuff, so uptight about so many things, but whatever. Anyways, I do need to get her there on time. Like, it's good to set examples too. That's one thing I've noticed is like, little kids, man, they really do. I guess not every little kid, but a lot of them, and including Rory, they really do want to copy almost everything you're doing. Like, they are listening, they are watching. You are setting an example. So you don't have to live like a perfect life, but if you can, I think trying to set a good example is good. So it's like, I've gotten away with most of my life being a little bit late to stuff. It's not ideal though. It'd be better if I was on time. I've always kind of struggled with it a little bit as someone with ADHD. I just don't have an internal clock. But I mean, there are watches, there are alarms, you know, there's stuff everywhere. She does. I really shouldn't have her in the same room when I'm streaming League, but I've tried not to cuss as much most of the time. Of course, if I get in a heated moment, occasionally something will slip out, but she did. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, and just like working out when I go out to like run around the property a little bit, do some laps. You know, she wants to get out there and run. And when I'm like lifting weights, you know, downstairs, she wants to come down. She doesn't lift that many weights, although she tries. We got her some little like 1-pounders, so she'll mess around with that sometimes. And she likes to get on. My wife has like this little exercise bike. So she'll do that. So, you know, I'm trying to set like a good example. I need to read more. I need to like see her see me read for at least 30 minutes a day, ideally an hour. That's kind of my one daily goal that I haven't been doing lately. I've been like good on the physical side, but I need to do more reading, and I need to like get back to doing more channel content, like at least a few videos a week. I feel like, you know, tier lists or champion guides or just something. It doesn't take that much time. I just got to get back in the groove of it. And, you know, I can even do shorter videos, like 15 minutes I think would be good. I've said that for like 7 years now. I'd love to do like 15 to 30 minute videos. It never happens, but maybe I can actually do it. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. Have a good day. We'll probably be back tomorrow, and I'll see everyone next time.